The Chinese Zodiac. Exploring the captivating realm of the Yellow Emperor and delving into his remarkable contributions to agriculture, the creation of the lunar calendar, and the enigmatic Chinese zodiac has been occupying my thoughts. It leads me to ponder the intriguing possibility that the symbolic animals associated with the zodiac might be rooted in a lunar or solar lunar calendar. Upon devising the fertility wheel, primarily inspired by the breeding patterns of seasonal animals, I couldn't help but observe the Chinese zodiac's inclusion of symbolic creatures, such as the majestic bull or ox and the goat, along with other animals I recognized as seasonal breeders. I noticed that the sequence of animals appeared somewhat out of order based on the fertility wheel, seemingly more suited to a monthly arrangement rather than spanning 12 years. Intrigued by this observation, I felt compelled to delve deeper into the origins and reasoning behind the specific order in which the animals were positioned in the Chinese zodiac. Consequently, I embarked on a journey of research to gain a comprehensive understanding of this intriguing aspect. The Yellow Emperor. It captivated me to discover that the Yellow Emperor played a pivotal role in creating various significant elements of Chinese culture. He crafted the Chinese zodiac. Additionally, the Yellow Emperor contributed to developing the Chinese agricultural calendar, integrating the lunar cycle to guide farming practices. Furthermore, he may have been involved in the invention of the bow and arrow and shaped the foundation of writing as known in Chinese culture. The immense influence and diverse contributions of the Yellow Emperor truly left an indelible mark on the fabric of ancient Chinese civilization. Intrigued by this notion of a similar fertility wheel that has been around for millennia, I am compelled to immerse myself in reading, researching, and deepening my understanding of the Yellow Emperor's profound influence on agricultural practices, and as much about ancient Chinese farming practices. I am particularly drawn to uncover the intricate connection between the lunar calendar, which governs the moon's cycles, and the enigmatic representation of animals within the Chinese zodiac. Could these celestial creatures be intricately linked to the lunar rhythms, unveiling a deeper layer of wisdom and symbolism? By unraveling the mysteries of the Yellow Emperor's legacy, the lunar calendar, and the Chinese zodiac, I hope to gain valuable insights into the profound interplay between the celestial realm and the agricultural traditions that have shaped ancient Chinese civilization. Emperor Huangdi, known as the Yellow Emperor, shines as a legendary and esteemed figure of Chinese history, leaving an indelible mark on the cultural landscape of the Han Chinese people. His reign, believed to have spanned from 2697 to 2597 BCE, heralded an era of extraordinary advancements and profound wisdom. Among his multifaceted accomplishments, Emperor Huangdi's luminous contributions to agriculture, medicine, and astronomy reverberate through time. Embracing the celestial dance of the heavens, he cultivated a deep understanding of the intricate interplay between astronomy and the rhythms of the lunar calendar, etching his name as an agricultural luminary. Fueled by an insatiable quest for progress, Emperor Huangdi revolutionized agricultural practices by inventing many innovative tools, including the plow, the hoe, and an intricate irrigation system. These innovations propelled the realm of farming forward, bolstering food production and safeguarding the people's sustenance. With unyielding dedication, he imparted invaluable knowledge on crop cultivation, livestock rearing, and preserving precious harvests. His wisdom, enshrined within his seminal texts, still echoes in the fields of China, guiding farmers with profound insights on soil conservation, crop rotation, and holistic land management. The Yellow Emperor's radiant legacy extends beyond agriculture, weaving a tapestry of cultural transformation and intellectual prowess. As the revered father of Chinese civilization, he bestowed upon the world remarkable inventions, including the splendid Chinese script, the guiding compass, and the precision of the bow and arrow. In addition, his indomitable spirit propelled him to conquer neighboring tribes, uniting disparate realms into a harmonious and cohesive Chinese state. Yet, His most extraordinary contribution to astronomy was the creation of the lunar calendar, a celestial masterpiece grounded in the rhythmic cadence of the moon's cycles. This timeless calendar served as a celestial compass, meticulously tracking the passage of time and illuminating the dates of pivotal festivals and cherished events. Rooted in the profound understanding of the 29.5-day lunar cycle, the lunar calendar mirrored the ebb and flow of nature, guiding farmers in sowing seeds, tending crops, and reaping the bountiful rewards of their labor. Emperor Huangdi's resplendent contributions in agriculture, medicine, astronomy, and technology continue reverberating, nurturing China's cultural heritage and inspiring the world. The Chinese Fertility Wheel. In a world where tradition intertwines with celestial wonder, a fresh perspective emerges, unveiling a new interpretation of the Chinese Zodiac, which I will now call the Chinese Fertility Wheel to avoid any confusion. Nestled within the creation lies the lunar calendar, carefully crafted with 29.5-day months, harmonizing with the celestial chorus of the zodiac animals. While tales of a great race orchestrated by the Jade Emperor often circulate with the order and reason for the animals to be on a 12-year cycle, a simpler hypothesis emerges, offering a different lens through which to perceive the order of the animals portrayed in the zodiac. What if the essence of the Chinese zodiac's origin was intricately woven into the fabric of tracking the monthly mating habits of animals within the region, akin to the fertile tapestry of the revered fertility wheel? As time moved on, the original intentions behind their placement may have been lost amidst the currents of passing ages. A revelation awaits, for through the exploration of the seasonal breeding patterns of creatures, a curious realization emerges. An enthralling proposition suggesting that certain zodiac animals, like the mystical goatfish and the mighty dragon, may have been misconstrued as enchanted beings rather than the earthly manifestations of summer mating lizards. Envision a wondrous transformation of the Chinese zodiac, wherein each animal finds its rightful place nestled in its specific month of mating, fashioning a celestial compass to chart the paths of seasonal breeders. This profound revelation came to me on a fateful day. With genuine excitement, I realized so many of the animals aligned with the Mesopotamian symbols, but in the wrong order. I now stand poised and ready to share these extraordinary findings by daring to wander beyond the confines of conventional thought and gazing through the prism of a fresh perspective. A revelation of profound significance unfurls, illuminating the ancient tradition of the Chinese zodiac with newfound brilliance. While so many people cannot or don't want to think outside the box, I tried to think outside of several circles and see what others had not. Behold the Chinese fertility wheel that emerged from the depths of my contemplation, unveiling the essence of each animal, entwined with the month of its zenith in the mating season. Perhaps the original architect of the Chinese zodiac possessed a profound understanding of their regional fauna, assigning the animals in a precise order imbued with purpose and significance. While our knowledge currently extends to only 7 of the 12 animals and their corresponding months, we can now determine the rightful positions of the snake, horse, lizard or dragon, goat, cattle, pig, and tiger signs. While some animals in the fertility wheel aligned with the concept of seasonal breeders, we encountered a need to position the remaining 5 animals using a similar approach. Our aim was to accurately place them at the peak of their respective mating seasons, aligning them with their corresponding months. By employing the same methods as before, we strive to ensure that each animal on the wheel harmoniously represented the significant periods of reproduction throughout the year. A remarkable pattern unfolds by placing these celestial creatures in their proper month. Many of them reveal themselves as seasonal breeders, ushering new life into the world during the fertile days of May, when nourishment and sustenance abound. This realization sparked an undeniable truth. The fertility wheel should be revered as a guiding light, with each animal symbolizing the pinnacle of its unique mating season. I present this newfound Chinese fertility wheel, a testament to the wisdom of Emperor Huangdi, whose celestial insights encompassed astronomy, agriculture, and beyond. It resonates with logic and coherence, for the notion of placing animals in arbitrary order would pale in comparison. Allow me to share a little of each animal's mating season and the subsequent gestation period, granting you a glimpse into the harmony of nature's intricate dance. Many snake species have a mating season from February and March, triggered by environmental cues such as temperature and daylight hours, with a gestation period of 60-70 days. They are often a representation of spring in most cultures. Snakes are known for their unique reproductive behaviors and courtship rituals. March, April, roosters and chickens' peak time to mate is from February to May, and they have a gestation period of 21 days. Roosters' peak mating time in the spring coincides with the time when hens are most likely to lay eggs, providing optimal conditions for reproduction. However, it's important to note that roosters can still mate outside their peak season, and some breeds may have different mating habits altogether. Roosters are known for their distinctive crowing calls and roles as breeding partners for hens. Like many other birds, roosters have a specific mating season that usually occurs in the spring. April, May. Rabbits' peak mating time is from March to August, with a gestation period of 30 days. Typically, rabbits have a breeding season from early spring to late summer, with the peak mating time occurring during the spring months. This is because the warmer weather and longer daylight hours provide optimal conditions for breeding and raising young. May, June. Horse or mares. Mares are known as long-day breeders or seasonal breeders. The mares exhibit their highest level of mating activity during June, precisely when the day has 14 hours of light. This particular period aligns with their peak reproductive season, showcasing the natural connection between mares and the extended daylight of summertime. Generally, mares have a breeding season that starts in the spring and extends through the summer months. This period is characterized by longer daylight hours, warmer temperatures, and abundant food, which provides optimal conditions for mating and raising young. This is one of the important seasonal breeders on the farm. Often the mare is by the shepherd or farmer's side. June, July. Dragon, lizard. The Chinese crocodile lizard mates in July and August and has a 9 to 12 months gestation period. It's worth noting that Chinese crocodile lizards may mate outside of their peak breeding season, but the spring months are the most optimal time for successful reproduction. I do not know when dragons breed, so I did not include that information. July, August. Rat. In laboratory settings, rats have been shown to have a peak mating time during the summer months, with longer daylight hours and higher temperatures. Rats' peak mating time is in the warm summer, but they breed year-round. August, September. Monkey. Most monkeys' peak mating time is from August through October, with an average gestation period of 170 days. First, I should talk about the common Chinese monkey, and my favorite is the Sichuan snub-nosed monkey, another Chinese primate that exhibits mating behavior during September. However, the mating season for this species can extend beyond November. The mating season for monkeys can vary depending on the species and their geographic location. September, October. Goats and sheep are considered short-day breeders, meaning a decrease in daylight hours triggers their breeding season. Goats mate in September and October with a gestation period of 150 days. October, November, bull/cow/oxen cannot mate. They are castrated. Bulls and cows mate from October to January. This time is characterized by cooler temperatures and shorter daylight hours, which can trigger hormonal changes in the bulls and make them more sexually active. They also mate around the spring equinox, with a gestation period of 9 months. November, December. Pigs' peak mating times are from November and December, with a gestation period of 115 days. Pigs' breeding season typically occurs in the fall and winter months, with peak mating times occurring from September to February. During this time, the temperature and daylight hours decrease, which can trigger hormonal changes in the pigs and make them more sexually active. December, January. Dogs' breeding season typically occurs in the winter months, with peak mating periods occurring from December to February. During this time, the temperature decreases, which can trigger hormonal changes in the dogs and make them more sexually active, and they have a gestation period of 68 days. January, February, tiger. In the wild, the peak mating period for tigers typically occurs during the winter months. Tigers' gestation period is 100 days. Like many other mammals, tigers have a specific breeding season during which they are most likely to mate. It's important to note that while these are general mating times for these animals, there may be variations based on location and other factors. Overall, the Chinese fertility wheel is similar to the Babylonian-based fertility wheel, showing the peak breeding seasons for common animals. While this is just my theory, it offers a new perspective on the Chinese zodiac and perhaps its original intention. The integration of the fertility wheel with the lunar solar calendar and the agricultural calendar has resulted in a harmonious and seamless system. This addition not only provides valuable information to farmers, but also complements the existing wealth of knowledge and theories within Chinese farming practices. With the incorporation of this wheel, I envision a promising future where the Chinese can further leverage its insights to enhance their agricultural endeavors. May this wheel serve as a valuable tool, augmenting their already profound understanding and paving the way for even greater success in the years to come. This is just my theory, and it's now open for your consideration. I am just the one who turns the wheel and not a farmer. My name is Stephen D. Manning. Thank you for your time and good luck.
I hope you have enjoyed this video. Thank you again and have a wonderful day.
I want to apologize in advance if some of these videos appear less than perfect, but there's a valid explanation for why. Approximately 11 days before my presentation was scheduled, my region was hit by a hurricane, which left us without power for a grueling 3 days. It's quite an amusing twist, considering the context of the fertility wheel, and the fact that the flood I found myself in occurred on August 20th during the symbol for flood warning. That is truly poetic and puts me behind schedule. As part of my endeavor to generate the necessary funds, I'll be selling merchandise. My ultimate goal is to accumulate sufficient resources so that if I ever come across distressing situations, I might possess the ability to establish a foundation dedicated to offering long-term assistance. You can find the merchandise available for purchase at www.fertilitywheel.store, visit www.fertilitywheel.com, or the Fertility Wheel channel on YouTube for more videos. I intend to assemble a diverse group of individuals hailing from various cultures, religions, and geographic locations around the globe. Our primary mission will be to assist those in need, whether it be by providing food or water whenever possible. My new group can be found at www.fodfw.org or Fellowship of the Fertility Wheel. Thank you again. My name is Stephen D. Manning.